Yo. Did you lick your toes this week? Did you do what I needed you to do? You're listening to the Lorem podcast. We're on episode 5. There ain't no title yet, but we'll figure it out.
We got this.
All right. We're going to start now. Fuck Hobby Lobby and fuck Chick-fil-A.
Wait, no. You were telling me about the editing stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to start. There's a bunch of shit we're going to talk about today. So pretty much episode 2 was a mess. We lost the video and then I tried to sync the audio of 3 different sources, actually 4, because we remember he had the pod track, the big ass pod track.
Oh yeah, that big ass thing.
So
which is like the bigger version of this, right?
Yes. So when I'm used to editing our stuff, it's just like 2 tracks. Actually, no, it's literally just 2 tracks. It's
the audio on the video,
camera,
right?
and the first episode was just the audio on the camera, and we were done.
Oh yeah.
Then episode 2 came, and it was all this different shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? So if you watched episode 2 and you're like, yo, this shit is ass, like, don't get mad at me. There was great conversation. It was just a little bit too much for me on episode 2. Episode 3, I got that shit down. Like, I'm learning. But 2, if you notice, it took 2 weeks for 2 to come out. Because I was fucking lost. I was like, what the shit is this?
Yeah, I think it was just one of those things that we were excited in, like, just doing it and having access to, like, cool shit, like a podcast.
Cool shit is hard to work with, Eric. That shit, I felt like Icarus flying too close to the motherfucking sun. I'm telling, because then there was a soundtrack. There was a sound path for the fucking pod track itself, and then we all had our own voice. And
because they give you multiple files for each one.
Yes,
bro. But then you have to like align those
and organize the fucking voices. And then remember the pod track died on us, so there was one point where we just fucking cut off. So on episode 2, there's a point where we're talking about like the government, the NSA, and then we like it just cuts and says, yeah, sexual hangups in the bedroom, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are these niggas talking about sex? I was trying to hear about Pangea or some shit. And then like, it's just a lot. 3 people is a lot to people to fucking edit.
All over.
It's all over. So if y'all think we're gonna have another co-host, fuck that shit.
And we probably won't have guests anytime soon until we figure out how we work together.
Exactly. I mean, we work well, but we gotta figure this shit out.
But like the technical stuff.
Shit was ass, Eric. I think I didn't finish it till Thursday. And I was just sitting there at my computer like, fuck it. Send it out. We'll do it live. I really didn't care. I was like,
hilarious, bro. But I'm glad we're figuring shit out.
There's no fucking silver lining to this shit. That was terrible.
So you know how I did the post?
Yeah.
I forgot to post the after.
Oh, okay.
Let me do
Okay. Oh shit, we gotta figure out the settings.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, there we go. That's much better. I've been saying put her in a reverse, Terry, all week.
I was telling G that's my favorite video.
Put her in reverse, Terry.
Oh no, Terry, what is you doing, Terry? Oh Lord, Terry.
Oh
no. Bro, this shit is hilarious.
That reminds me of the other. I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Like, the internet is undefeated.
That's funny. Oh, yeah, but okay. So I was something else because I think we're also trying to show the process of like how we develop in the podcast.
Yeah.
So we want to include more things that we would have otherwise outside of the podcast.
Yeah.
So talking about improvement of a little setup we got going on. I was telling Jay that I have this posters that I want to hang up here and here, just to add a little more to the white wall. Or it's actually green, more. But
oh shit, that's great. I thought that was mint.
There you go, mint, whatever.
Ew, mint. Like add to the aesthetic of the room.
Yes. I mean, hopefully it'll make it more pleasing to those that watch the video.
It's always pleasing to be here. Look at all the fucking
but
figures.
They don't get to see everything that we have.
Oh damn. Well,
they only see the wall.
That's their problem.
But yes.
I'm joking.
Fuck y'all.
We don't care. Lick toes. No, we
love
y'all.
So then we got into the conversation of Hobby Lobby.
Fuck Hobby Lobby. Fuck Chick-fil-A.
They don't come through, bro.
Because if we close on a Sunday, like, I'm not going to go to Hobby Lobby during the week. I'm damn sure not going to go on Saturday. That's time to, like, shoot photos.
I got other shit to do.
The only day I got open is Sunday. And you motherfuckers want to be closed on Sunday? What if I want to build a picture frame and get a fucking chicken sandwich?
At the same time?
At the same
one
time.
After the other, bro.
Like, oh, yeah, you gotta respect the
And the worst part is that the first time that you don't know
is the day that you go on Sunday.
Yes.
Oh my.
And then even worse when some time goes on between that first time, and then you go again. I'm like, fuck, I should have known better.
That happened to me like 3 weeks ago. I was going to
Like, what the fuck? I know they're not open.
I know, but I still went. Fuck. I went to go buy journals. I went to Hobby Lobby on a Sunday to buy journals. And I pull out, I was like, damn, ain't nobody here.
Why not Walmart?
Because I like the leather bound journals, like the really nice ones. I'll show you on the next episode.
It's part of this Series 7 thing, right?
Shut your ass up. Look, bro, if I'm writing down my deep, dark thoughts on here, like, I'm not going to put this in a Walmart composition. I'm past the composition phase.
Bro, all you need is paper.
That's cool for some people, but I'm a hoe, Eric, okay? I like nice things. I wanted to look like I've traveled the world, like, ooh, there's this leather-bound journal.
You want to feel like an intellectual.
Yeah, goddamn
You
right.
are one without a journal.
Yeah, but the journal makes me, okay? It completes me. It's a part of who I am as a person.
No, it's
Don't
not,
take
Jay.
this away from me. Look, and the camera is an extension of my right arm, and my journal is my left, okay? You can't cut my arms off, Eric, okay? Sure,
So
I can
controller
move.
doesn't fit in there?
Yeah, which controller?
The fighter's controller.
Oh, see,
Yeah. So all of the sun, and you forget.
That's not my whole person. First of all, I have not run regionals, nationals, or anything. So
it doesn't matter, bro. You good, bro?
Dude, see,
so
look.
you're telling me when you have a kid, you're not gonna teach him how to fight fighters?
Probably not.
Damn.
I'm gonna teach him Pokemon.
Okay, you need to hold your Nintendo though, your Switch.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
The Switch is my right foot. There we go.
Okay,
Right foot on the Switch.
it's the
Especially
foundation. It's the foundation of who Jay is.
it's video games.
Get it straight. It's actually Jariel.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. He said my name. I keep forgetting you say my name correctly. Everybody else fucks up my name.
Bro, this is... Bro, I don't even remember, but not too long ago I asked Jay, why do you not use your real name? Because that's how I met him when we met in elementary.
Yeah.
He was one of my first friends, but because the first year I was here, I went to an ESL school, ESL class, so
Yeah.
they're more of the real Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
So my classroom structure wasn't too different from what I was used to in Mexico. But so the second year I was here, I went to
Farrell
Elementary, and that's where I met Jay.
Yep.
And he was one of like my first close, you could say, American friends. So
America, bacon.
but
black
I
people.
met you as Jariel.
Yep.
And I think that's what everyone would try to say or call you by back
I would
then.
say Jarrell. Jarrell. Where the fuck do you get Jarrell from? Even to this day, when someone says Jarrell, I'm like, just call me Jay, please. Just please call me Jay. Don't try to pronounce my name. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespected by hearing Jarrell, so I just go by Jay. It's so easier. I had a fucking college professor call me Ja Rule. This is the story that I tell people, and this is why I get fucking pissed off at Stephen F. Austin State University. Oh my god, how are you? This woman was a full-on PhD. She has a full-on PhD. She's not one of those professors that has a master's. No, she has her PhD.
She was it.
She's gone to graduation ceremonies where they have people who are paid to pronounce names correctly. And she says Ja Rule. Where the fuck is the U? Where's the U? And I swear to God, to this, she's like, oh, my bad. I said, just call me Jay.
Jarul.
I was like, where the fuck did you see the U at? There's no U. There's no... The English language is a fucking asshole.
Bro, it's a joke.
Yeah, but my name is simple. I can understand if my shit was spelled like pterodactyl, because have you seen the P in that bitch? Yeah, nobody.
What P?
Exactly.
What P? There's a P.
Or spelling the name Sean. Have you ever spelled the name Sean?
Yeah, but
There's
there's
three.
multiple. I was gonna say.
And guess how one of those is spelled? SEA fucking N. There's no H, but you pronounce it with an H.
But there's those SHAWN.
Yeah. So no, fuck all that. Fuck professors. Fuck Hobby Lobby and fuck
Even my
Chick-fil-A.
brother. Well, and credits on my brother. He doesn't know you as much or as well as I do.
Yeah.
But he was like, but he also remembered you as Jariel. And so when I would start telling him recently, like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with Jay, or I'm gonna come, or Jay's gonna come over, and he was like, Jay.
He's like, Jariel?
Yes.
It's crazy. This shit didn't happen until fucking middle school. That's when people start fucking my name up.
Bro, I mean, I don't think you should get too upset about it.
Nah, hell
no. Bro, I like the name Jariel.
I like your last name, Escutia. But I thought it was a Scuchia. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
That's had the Sharingan. Fucking Scuchia.
I think that's just how people would pronounce it, like at Barnett. And
Did they really say Scuchia?
no, they would say, the coaches would say Escutia. And so everybody would call me Escutia.
But it's not.
It's not Escutia. It's
Escutia.
Yeah. And I mean, most people that I meet, they say Escutia or something else. But
so you got to tell me, would you prefer Scutia or Escuchia?
Personally, I don't care.
So you wouldn't want the chia?
Well, it's because I understand where it's coming from.
This motherfucker would have killed his whole family.
No, I understand.
Yeah. You gonna be
as a bilingual speaker, I understand the struggle.
I just realized something. You have an older brother.
I do.
Mickey would have been Itachi. You would have been Sasuke.
Fuck Sasuke.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I love Itachi, but I don't know about Sasuke.
What's wrong with Sasuke? What's wrong with Sasuke?
He's a little bitch. Okay.
Oh shit.
To be fair, he was traumatized.
He saw his whole family die by his brother.
And given the village did not provide him with the correct tools to develop.
The fuck you mean? They gave him Kakashi Sensei. That's all the tools you need to develop.
But I mean, it takes a village to raise a kid, bro.
There was a fucking village. Aruka?
Yeah, but the only one that cared was Kakashi.
Okay.
And it was, by that time, he was already, 10?
Yeah.
And so he's already 10 years of fucking shit that never was
I don't want to hear that shit, because if anybody had the heart to say fuck y'all, it should have been Naruto. Naruto should have really joined Akatsuki.
No, but he had the story of his family. And that's what he would hold on to.
Fuck all that.
No,
y'all
that matters a lot. That matters a lot.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit, my nigga.
Because look, he
didn't even know his dad.
But he had this story. He had the story of Hokage, and he wanted to be the best Hokage. He had that passion and love. Cause so here's the thing, and this matters a lot.
Okay.
His parents sacrificed their for him because they loved him.
They didn't even tell him how his parents died.
Okay, that's my point.
But they told him.
But he saw that he died right in front of. They died in front of him.
Yeah.
And his mom gave everything for him. The same thing as Harry Potter. This is something that people don't talk about as far as the cinematic storytelling. Mm-hmm. But there's something about a sacrificial protection coming from the mother. It's such deep love and affection and care. And so last episode we were talking about love, right? And we were talking about what was it? Unconditional love. That's unconditional love.
Dying for your child.
You are putting yourself, your health, your well-being for someone else.
Fuck my kids.
And that transferred to the kid.
Oh, the love?
Yeah, the love. So in Harry Potter, they make it look like it's something magical and something unexplicable, and it's like it's just a movie. But that is so close to reality.
Wait, no, they explain it in the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Well, yes, but it's part of the magical world, right?
Love.
But in reality, this translates so well to our society, to the real world.
Yeah.
All the people that are fucked up is because they don't understand true love. Their parents were not allowed. Not that their parents are bad or good.
They just didn't provide them with enough
love. Parents are traumatized. Well, they just couldn't provide that for them.
Yeah.
And so that's the same thing with Naruto. He was never told how his parents died. Mm-hmm. But he felt the love, and that love is what pushed him through.
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
In the real world,
If I say
Avada Kedavra, the power of love ain't gonna stop that curse.
I mean, neither in fucking Harry Potter.
Fucking Avada. Well, no, that's what happened. Like Voldemort tried to hit him with the Avada Kedavra curse.
No, the mom got in the way.
And then the power of her love stopped the curse.
Yes.
But then it scarred Harry Potter and turned him into a crucifix, I think is what they call it.
Something like that.
No, Horcrux. There we go.
Yes, Horcrux. Okay, yeah.
Big, Team Hufflepuff, baby.
Hey, let's go.
Hufflepuff, tough puff.
They're the best ones, by the way.
Yes.
But yes, I mean, it was a mom.
Fuck her. I don't
See,
care.
if his mom had not been there, he would have died.
Definitely.
If the love was not there, he would have died.
You know what? It's cool, I guess. But the whole village bullied Naruto. I don't care how much love.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he didn't suffer. I'm just saying that's the difference between him and Sasuke. Sasuke did not know true love.
He knew love.
No, he didn't.
Itachi's love.
He never expressed it to him.
Oh yeah, that's true. He just beat him against the wall.
He loved him from afar.
I still think Itachi could have beat the shit out of Sasuke on the low.
He does.
No,
he toys with it, bro. He's not fighting him. He's just toying with him.
So you think on the final battle he's just playing with him?
He needs him to grow.
Yeah.
He needs him to beat him in such a profound way for Sasuke to grow. Because until Sasuke does that, then he realizes, shit, there's something else here. And that's what takes him to Orochimaru. And from there, he ends up saving the village.
Well,
because of that, he got to Orochimaru and he summoned the Hokages.
He remember that conversation with the Hokages was intense.
It was one of the most profound conversations they had about the village and the reality of what was going on.
This is true.
And so that's why I think Sasuke's a bitch, but he saved the village. Had he not done that in the background, Naruto would not have been able to hold it back, bro. I don't care what you say, bro.
You don't
if
think
the
so?
Hokages had not shown up, Naruto himself would not have been able to do shit.
What, to beat Sasuke?
No, to save the village.
Oh yeah, he needed Sasuke.
Yeah, no. Everything that Sasuke did at the end,
it was critical. It
needed to happen.
Let's talk about my guy though. My guy. He came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit,
bro, that was such a left hook.
And he was holding back Madara. I was like, oh shit.
Even Madara was like, God.
So the person who has the best hands in Naruto literally is my guy.
Bro, for real though. For real, because he was just pure power and will, dog.
Ain't no chakra, just fucking
I mean, his version of chakra, but he had no jutsus.
No, he had no clones. Negates, right?
He had no lightnings. He was just pure
no fireball,
strength.
Just pure hands.
Pure skill, bro.
My guy's the
what
guy.
is it? Taijutsu?
Taijutsu.
I guess, granted, we should have probably said spoiler warnings.
Bro, if you haven't finished Naruto Shippuden in 2022, come on,
What about them kids that are so passionate about Naruto they're just watching it? What if they just found out this past weekend? We ruined them.
Oh, damn. Hey, look, go get some love from your mom then, so you don't come kill us.
Hey, my bad.
Get some love. All right, so just to summarize, fuck Chick-fil-A, fuck Hobby Lobby. And Sasuke's an emo kid.
He's a bitch.
This man really fucking hates Sasuke.
I don't hate him. He's just a bitch.
Just a fucking bitch.
He's just a bitch.
Oh, and also we're not doing 3 people on the show for a long time.
Oh yeah. We gotta figure out our shit.
We're getting our pathing down. I'm telling you, I apologize for episode 2. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a lesson, and we go from it.
Sorry, I had to shoot the other day with a kid, and I was talking a lot. So yeah, good luck.
But it was a great shoot.
Oh yeah, the shoot was fire. It was crispy.
Hey, we put it in numbers, bro. We put it in the reps.
Get those numbers in, doc. Literally, it was
got a pump.
Speaking about pump, we're talking today about episode 5 is about health and communicating emotions. So let's just start with a couple questions. Eric, how many hours of sleep do you think you get a night?
Okay, so this is something I've been trying to be more conscious about.
Yeah.
And I think on average I get about 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours.
I usually get about 5 to 6 hours.
That's bad.
It's super bad. We're gonna get into why.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the worst part is the lack of consistency.
Oh, like you'll wake up and then you kind of be back up.
No. Not necessarily that, but the lack of consistency of the amount of sleep you get.
Oh.
So like, not only should you get, let's say, 7 hours.
Yeah.
But you should get 7 hours consistently.
Like every night.
Like out of 7 nights, try to get 5 nights, 7 hours. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then if you get 6 hours, it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world, but if it's consistent at the same time kind of thing.
Yeah. Instead of like 6
Instead
and 3
of, yeah,
and 5,
3, 5, 7,
up and down like a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah. So that affects a lot, like our sleeping cycle, REM, and all that.
Yeah, I've been getting 5 or 6, and I'm trying to shoot for a non-negotiable 8 now. After reading all this shit about sleep and health.
So I understand your point.
Yeah.
Ideally, everyone would get 8 hours.
Yes.
But I mean, don't beat up yourself up for it.
Oh, I'm not beating myself up. I'm kicking my ass.
Yeah, right. But I mean, don't stress about getting consistent 8 hours because I mean, there's so many things that we gotta do. We're not. So most people, your average person, doesn't have consistent sleep.
Yeah. Oh, cycle. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, and again, we're creatures of habits. So it's fucking hard to change. It's hard. It's hard to change.
But it's not impossible.
It's not. It's not. But the goal is the long run.
Yeah.
Or it's a marathon, Jay.
Yes.
It's a fucking marathon.
And you need to have sleep to run the marathon.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, you're learning. Because I mean, I'll give you this. So I've been, keeping track of my sleep. And Catherine is now more conscious of this because there's times that you just lay down and you just sit on your phone, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm ready to go to bed, but you're just on your phone. And even if you try, you're like, now you're like, okay, I need to go to bed. And you're like, all right, go to bed. And you just can't.
You keep scrolling.
You just can't. Not even. You don't have your phone, but you just keep, you're like,
oh, because you're awake.
Fucking shit. I'm just awake.
Well, that's because the amount of blue light that you have before you sleep. You need to have an hour of no blue light before sleep. You can have warm reds, though. That's why they have that nighttime on your iPhone. Yes.
But... So that's a very popular argument, right? The blue light. But something that Dr. Huberman describes is that I think it was Huberman, is that it's not necessarily the blue light exposure. It's more your circadian rhythm is a lot dictated by the sunlight.
Oh, shit.
Right? So there's during the day, so you have morning, night, right? During sunrise, and let's say from like sunrise till like 10-ish, before the sun is at its highest point, the wavelength that the sun is that gets to Earth has a reaction in your brain that tells your brain, hey, this is wake up time, right? And then same thing at the end of the day, which is right before sunrise and a little bit into, not sunrise, sunset and a little bit after. That wavelength is the same wavelength, and it's your brain, it tells your brain, hey, let's try to shut down. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, nowadays people don't spend time outside. Right. So all that doesn't jumpstart or shut down your natural system. Because
we're just going off of synthetic light.
Yes, and the thing is, you could say, well, let me just turn on the lights, right? Well, the wavelength is just not the same. So he explains that even though if you open like the windows or the shades, you're like, oh, I'm getting sun. But now the thing is, the glass is filtering that wavelength and changing the wavelength, right? Yep. So I mean, it is possible to get the same amount of light exposure that you need, but now you, instead of spending 10-15 hours outside, you would have to spend an hour or two to get the same effect.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit like that it's more that. Oh, sorry. Instead of the blue light.
Shit out of him, like, he's like, I'm going outside.
Because like, I mean, that's why there's like blue light glasses, right?
Yeah.
And those are very popular.
Yeah.
But the thing is, just using blue light glasses isn't gonna cut it. If your brain doesn't realize, hey, it's time to shut down.
Yeah.
And I mean, motherfucker's still on the phone, just scrolling for
hard.
2-3 hours.
I've been trying to reprogram myself to pick up my book instead of pick up my phone, and I failed 6 times out of 10. I got those 4 times. And then I pick up the book and I put my phone back up beside it.
Yeah. But see, and the thing is, so something that does help though is just remembering every night, not necessarily that you'll be successful, but telling yourself, hey, it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just tell yourself, hey, it's time to go to sleep.
Take your bitch ass to bed.
Even if it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before, just like, hey, I gotta go to sleep.
Sleep time over, winding down. Right?
Yeah. Because I mean, at least you're like, all right, I gotta change my mentality to shut down. Because oftentimes, also like, a lot of people that work out.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have enough time during the day to work out, so they have to work out right before they go to bed.
That leads me to another question, which is, how many times a week do you work out?
I try to be active at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
And I'm saying active in the sense of like raising my heart rate.
Yeah.
Which would be a workout.
Yeah. Okay. I usually try for 5.
Uh-huh.
It usually only goes to 2.
Yeah. No, and yeah, I mean, oftentimes we're not reasonable with ourselves.
I think sometimes most of the things, like I'm gonna put a poll up next week, which is ask like, how much sleep do you get? How much water do you get? How much exercise do you get?
Yeah.
I think sometimes we just have to be honest with ourselves and say, well, we have this grind mindset. We're gonna work. But what happens when you get to the top and you're fucking dead and you're dehydrated and your livers are shutting down and you're not getting enough sleep and you fucked up your habits so much?
Yeah. Because I mean, unfortunately, it's not popular or very well distributed that there's so many things that need to be taken care of before grinding.
Yes.
Right? Everyone's like, oh, you just gotta grind and push through and
you gotta do it.
Like, nah, bro. Like, yes, you can do that. So this brings up a topic that I want to talk about is longevity of things, and we were talking about this with photography.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of people are focused on the outcome. Let's get the outcome right now.
I want that immediate result.
I mean, and the thing is, if you focus on the outcome, you then don't give yourself enough time to appreciate your process and how far you've already come,
and how long
which is something I wanted to tell you and talk to you about.
Yeah,
because dude, you're charging for photo sessions now.
Oh shit, yeah.
Not only are you charging, but now you're talking about your prices.
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass.
Wasn't it like?
Do you remember how long ago were you like, you know what? I need to perfect my editing.
Yeah.
I need to get a couple shoots in. Hey, do you have time, bro? You were like, hey, I want to get a shoot with you on Cat.
Yes.
Bro, how long? That was November.
Yes.
That was November, bro.
Damn, we're almost a year on that then.
Yeah, I think so. Because was it November?
Yeah, because I started my company last year of November.
Yeah, bro. Yes.
And I remember I said, I'm just going to do free. I'm going to get 36 free shoots.
You've come a long way, Jay.
Yes.
And that's something that we don't. So we're focused on the goal.
Yeah.
Like, hey, better camera.
Yeah.
Better lenses. Better
lights.
Yeah.
Better bitches.
I'm not doing enough. I need to spend more time here.
I need to learn how to edit more. I got to do this.
Yes. Let's focus more on like quality, like the process. So you're not. So I guess the best way to say it, it's not a race. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yes.
How long do you? And this is something I told you yesterday. How long do you want this to last?
For life.
Are you thinking like the next 1 or 2 years you may let it go?
Nah.
Or for life.
I'm gonna shoot for life, baby. Top shot.
And if you want like the longevity of this, you have to change your perspective into, hey, how am I gonna be able to sustain this, right? In order to sustain it, you have to have a very good foundation.
Yes.
And people forget about that. If you don't have a good foundation, it doesn't matter how hard you fucking grind. It doesn't have in the structure.
It's all gonna crumble.
Yeah, in a structural sense, if your foundation is shit, that building is going down.
It might stand for like a month, a year.
It might
or two.
look badass. You may get fucking
but when it's
words
tested,
for it.
when it's
like,
tested.
oh shit, yeah, bro. When it comes to it, it's gonna crumble down.
Well, yeah, I think I have a solid foundation. I have a really solid foundation.
Dude, I think you fucking do.
Yeah.
I just wanted to remind you about that, bro.
I appreciate that.
You come a long way, bro.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
I like the snap. So nice.
Which, I mean, so then it goes to the whole changing our habits, right?
1 second. We gotta.
For 5 minutes.
Boots and cats and 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 boots and cats.
I wanted to jump in, but I couldn't.
You can do it. You can do it. Just hit him with the boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats. You got it. Boots and cats and boots and cats and
boots and cats and boots and cats, boots and cats
on the podcast.
Boots and cats
on the podcast. Don't expect me to rap because I'm not a rapper. I'm looking real good. I'm looking real dapper. Rapper. Boots and cats. Like. You know how many people are rappers nowadays? Like, that shit's crazy.
Hey, a lot of people are podcasters now. Look at us.
I saw a tweet that said, all right, and y'all, you've been trying to rap for 5 years. Go ahead and get that CDL, buddy. I was like, oh, my God. Twitter's a wild land.
Bro, I mean, honestly, I think I mean, it goes back to the same thing, bro. What's your goal? Are you trying to be a rapper because you're trying to be success or famous?
Or do you believe in the words you're spitting?
Yeah, I mean, look at Kanye and them.
Kanye
They started a long time ago.
Foundation though.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really say. I mean, they had the thought of like, hey, I'm gonna be the best one, but it wasn't like I'm gonna be the next one tomorrow. It's more like I'm going to be the next great thing.
Yes.
There's something great right now. I'm gonna make my way up there.
Like I'm climbing the ladder.
Or now it's like, let me make this sound bite or blah 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 for tomorrow, right? You're just trying to catch the trend.
The next thing you're trying to catch lightning in the bottle when you can.
But it's longevity that matters, bro. Kanye on top, bro.
Kanye's been on top. Like I didn't really like Donda or Donda 2. That's just me.
Or yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's the best. He makes the best content, but whatever he drops,
you don't got the answers,
bro. He out there, bro. Or like people like Rick Ross, bro. Apparently he's one of the most successful like producers and stuff. I just heard about this the other day. I was like, damn, Rick Ross is still around.
he owns a fuck ton of restaurants, bars, hair salons, car dealerships,
bro,
rental prophecy.
Like,
yes.
It doesn't matter if he's not the richest person, right?
Yeah,
bro, he's a genius,
well
bro. Bro, like what?
I was like, oh shit.
He out there grinding, bro. But it's the longevity of things.
How long do I want to be here?
Yeah, right. How much effort and how much you take care at 1st, and then if you make it a priority to care or putting like I was telling you about your photography, right? If you focus on more your the quality should never be in question.
Yes.
But now your quality is not questionable because you already put in the time in perfecting your quality.
Yes.
I'm not saying that you don't need any more work or you're the best one out there.
Always learning.
But now you have a really good foundation.
Yep.
That quality is like, all right, it may not be the best, it may not be the worst, but it's solid, it's consistent, and I know I can offer.
Yes.
Right? So it's just that thing, bro.
But
and people forget about that. Yeah, bro.
People pick up cameras and they think they're going to take perfect pictures. Yesterday, it took me like damn near 30 minutes to find the perfect lighting for my client. And I was like, I'm a slut for lights. So you just got to work with me. And I put the light up, I put it down, put it everywhere just to figure it out.
Yeah. And people don't do that because like, I'll just edit it later.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. You got to get it in the moment. And you got to, I don't know, you just got to be, you can't be afraid to fail. Fail early, fail often, fail forward.
Yes, that's one of the best lessons. Not that I didn't know about this, but it clicked recently. Shout out to my jiu-jitsu school. The coach, I forgot her name.
Got them hands, don't fuck with them.
No.
They roll with the best of them.
I went up to her the other day asking about. So I've come to realize that I'm a little afraid of taking the first shot.
Really?
In a match. When it comes to a match or rolling, I'm afraid of making that initial move, like going for it. And the reason why is because one, I don't feel confident enough, and two, I'm a little scared. I'm like, because if you shoot and you do fail, like, hey, motherfucker's gonna get you, bro.
Get punished. Yeah.
Hey, get your ass down, bro. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, like, what's your thought process? How do you figure out like how to get around that? And she was like. She thought about it for a second, and she said, "You just gotta do it." She was like, "You gotta practice failure." And I was like, "What?" And the light bulb clicked. She was like, "Yeah, like there's so many ways to do it, but you gotta figure out your own way, because and the more you practice, the more you try and figure out how to fail." The more you'll figure out how not to do it, and then you start honing into that the right way to do it. Yes. And once you figure that out, then now every time you do it, you're just gonna do it right because you just know.
You're gonna try it every other way.
Yes. You already tried. You already know how. Like, okay, so this is something that I've heard people talk about. Albert Einstein, right? No, Thomas Edison. The creator of the light bulb.
Like 1,000,001 fucking light bulbs?
Yes. Yeah. He only needed that one light bulb.
Yeah.
He made a shitload. Nobody even knows how many he made. Like, there's just numbers out there. Because, I mean, the ones that he probably threw away, no one knows about. Yeah, right? Like, fuck that shit. But he just needed that one way to do it, bro.
Yeah.
And people are so scared of failure.
But they don't realize. But that's the thing we see. I thought my phone went off. I don't know why. And why would I look there? That's a power pack. My phone's right here. That's the thing. People see the success. They don't see like the work that goes into it.
Yeah.
That it takes a while before you get viewers. It takes a while before you get thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while before you do anything right.
You gotta fucking try it.
You gotta crawl before you can run.
And that's why we're not having 3 people on the show.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta figure out how we do.
I'm afraid
things.
to fail that one.
I mean, hey, we already tried it.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, there are things we need to do better
Yes.
before we move on to that. See, and that's the thing. It's not the thing that we won't do it again, but it's like, hey, we know now. We understand why we shouldn't do it yet.
Like that's a different.
And that's the thing, right? There's a difference between as a beginner putting up yourself up to the masters, let's say, like in the sense of jiu-jitsu. Yesterday during class, there was this little kid. He's probably like 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Little confident ass motherfucker. He's like, he's walking around like you just could tell the confidence.
Yeah.
And he would just go up to everyone. And like, hey, do you want to roll? And even adults, because the class is like, at least on the weekend, everyone's together.
Yeah.
And I just loved how confident he was and how not scared he was. Yeah, bro. He was like, hey, do you guys want to brawl? And they would tell him like, hey, go find like, not that people would turn him down, but you know, some people like the more or the better people, of course, they want to practice their skill. They want to
somebody else.
Yeah. And the thing is, also as a beginner, your level, your mental level is completely different.
Yeah, you're not
something that beginners do, and at least in jiu-jitsu, they're all over the place. They're like, oh, I gotta get here, I gotta get over there.
Yeah.
Whereas someone more a black belt is like, hey, I gotta take my time.
Yeah.
Let me figure out where this guy's coming. Let me block here. Let me block that. And that's that.
It goes from like a scramble to chess.
Yes. But the thing is, at least in jiu-jitsu, if that chaos that the beginner comes with, makes both people more prone to injuries.
Oh, because they're not thinking, they're just
yeah. Right. So I mean, they can't control their strength yet. They're all over the place. They don't measure exactly what they're not mathematical. Yeah. So injuries are more prone. So I mean, you know, that's why people would turn them away. But they weren't being rude or anything. But
they're not trying to hurt him or let him.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like someone that's like thinks they're the shit and like I can beat anyone I want to, or like someone that's like, hey, can I practice with you?
I want to learn.
Yeah, hey, show me what you got. Let me know what's up. I'm trying to be like you.
Yeah.
Whereas other people are like, you piece of shit. I'm better than everybody, and bro, they don't know shit.
That machismo doesn't go everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you're Vegeta, then that shit goes
if anything,
anywhere.
it just shuts down your doors.
Yeah,
your doors of opportunity.
Because then nobody wants to work with you.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? You're disrespecting my craft.
Yeah,
right. Like
I wanna.
Yeah, not that I don't want you to be better, but like, bro, like
you're not finna call me shit.
Put some respect on my name.
You got that right. I will roll with the best of them.
Right.
I'm fucking tussling.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, don't go out there and get it. Like, don't let anyone tell you can't do it.
Yeah.
But, hey, be respectful of what's around you, bro.
Exactly.
It takes you a long way.
I think we want to crash course into success.
Yeah, I mean, I know where it's coming from. Social media, bro.
You want that boat. You want that yacht. You want that car that turns into a jet.
Right. But then it takes away from your sleep.
Oh, fuck no.
All that creates stress. And now you can't sleep. You can't get your 8 hours, Jay.
You got to get your 8 hours, or at least 6.
See, okay, but something that you mentioned though, you said you've been trying to pick up your book, right?
Yes.
To be able to shut down, kind of thing.
Yep.
I got one better.
What's up?
Instead of picking up your book or picking up your phone,
beat my meat.
Journal.
See, I'll journal first thing in the morning.
Yes, I'm not saying don't journal in the morning. I'm saying journal at night as well.
Ooh, that's spicy.
I mean, it's cool if you journal in the morning, and I mean, if that's going well, keep it out. But because I mean, at the same time, if you go for the book, now you're gonna associate book with falling asleep, and I know you love reading,
and I don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you don't. You want to put it. I know you want to keep that, but I mean, for everyone, I think journaling is just not only is it something simple.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not simple, but it's also something that it's not as
It's just reflective, and it's a good way to signal that the day is completely over.
Yeah, you're just like, just put your last thoughts. You're like, hey,
today I decided to eat some ass.
And it was the best thing I ever tasted. Ever.
Tastes like Clifford the Big Red Dog.
All my dreams,
hopes, wants,
aspirations.
Oh my God, we're terrible.
Were fulfilled. Good night.
Since we are talking about sleep, there's a book that you might want to look at. It's the one I'm reading currently. It's called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, PhD. It's a short read. I think it's 192 pages. Okay. If you're ever trying to figure out like why I can't sleep, the importance of your circadian rhythm, or what happens when you don't, that's the book you want to check out.
Okay. I would let me just double check, but the name of the podcast is Huberman Labs, and he talks a lot about sleep as well. So interested in that, check out Huberman Labs on Spotify. I'm sure he's elsewhere, but that's where I listen. And
make sure you look at www.blacktoes.com on OnlyFans for my toe page. $5 a peep. And there you go.
Subscription is $2.99.
$2.99 for my toes is $5.
No, but the subscription is a month.
Yeah.
And now it's an automatic subscription.
Oh, and then on top
whereas
of the $5.
if they just want one, they just now you gotta pay the price for the one picture.
$5 for one pic or $2 every month.
Every month, yeah.
That's $24 a year versus the $5.
Versus the one-time $5.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, let's make it $3.99.
$3.99.
There you go.
At least get my $4.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's another thing? How much water are you drinking a week?
Oh. I'm so proud of this. I've now managed to make my way up to 2 to 3 half a gallons a day.
So that means you have a gallon and a half of water every day.
No. Yes. Half a gallon and a half.
Is it the Hydro Flask? Is that the one you're using?
Yes, the one that you just got.
Yeah. So
Hydro Jug. Shout out to Hydro Jug.
Hydro Jug. So a study was done by who was it? Oh, I'm sorry. It was done by Quench, a USA-based corporation focused on one of the biggest industries of this era, which is corporate wellness. The study was of 1,000 full-time employed Americans, and when asked if during the typical workday, how often do you drink enough water, more than 77% of fellow Americans decided that they do not consume enough water to stay healthy.
I mean, to build off of that, a lot of people don't know how much enough water is enough water.
I got it. So the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine determined that an adequate daily fluid intake is about 15.5 cups or 3.7 liters for men, and 11.5 or 2.7 liters for women.
How much is that in gallons?
Motherfucker, how many cups are in a gallon?
Hey, bro, we're talking about gallons. Let's figure it out.
Where's Bill Nye when you need him?
I know pounds. I think 24.5 pounds is 1 kilo.
Oh, 16 cups. Shit.
16. No, but gallons, bro.
Yeah. 16 cups is 1 gallon.
16 cups is 1 gallon?
Yep.
So how many?
So that means we're not even getting close. So men need to drink close to a gallon because it's 15.5.
Right.
Women need to drink close to 3/4 of that.
And something that I don't know if it mentions it in that particular study, but something I don't think that accounts for is the energy expenditure.
I think it's for
that's for like your average person, right?
Your average person, like your athlete or anybody that's working out 5 days a week.
But athlete, like pro athlete, or
any
like
athlete.
Well, no, I mean, there's a difference between me or LeBron James.
You're right.
Right? Like,
because you're gonna drink more than LeBron.
Hey, put some respect on my name, bro. I'll be putting in reps for them athletes. I think I deserve to be called an athlete.
I think. That's one of the biggest things is in the gym, people don't bring water.
Yeah.
You understand? You're getting actively dehydrated as you use that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. Some people just bring a little water bottle.
Yeah.
But if you notice, I don't know if you've noticed, but some people make fun of the people that bring in gallons.
Yeah, but gallons is I don't know.
Not right, but my point is, it's just the culture.
Yeah.
As a culture, we we're like, look at that motherfucker carrying a gallon.
But that's the thing with anything. We make fun of anybody doing anything
Without knowing shit, bro.
So why the fuck are you bring a gallon in the gym?
Like look at that gallon looking at.
You know what's crazy? We don't make fun of anybody bringing like the big ass flask though, like the hydro shit. We don't make fun of anybody doing that.
Well, no, I think it's the same thing.
It looks stylish for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So it does some style, which is good. It makes it more
water
normal.
Look cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the perception, bro.
And you get that
now with
shit.
companies like Hydro Flash or Hydro Jug, all those companies, the ones that are spending time into perfecting the look of a gallon. Yeah, they're helping the community to
drink water.
Yeah, to drink water. Which people don't think about it. Like, what the fuck? What is this company doing? It's like, no, hey, bro, you don't know it, but you knew you need this.
I think the biggest thing is like cutting out soda. It's so hard to cut soda out.
Sugar
in general.
We talked about it. Sugar is addicting.
I like sugar and it sells.
Yeah, I mean, my mom was. We were talking about this earlier, or not earlier, but yesterday she was talking about just like fat loss, and I'm like, I mean. Oftentimes, it's not that you shouldn't eat things. It's more like the quantity or the frequency that you eat it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between eating a cereal, which is, full of sugar, a bowl of cereal a day, and maybe one little chocolate bar throughout the day.
Yeah.
No, let's just say talking about like bad food, right?
Okay.
So one bowl of cereal and a I don't know, a Hershey's bar.
There's way more sugar in that bowl of cereal.
Well, no, hold on. So there's a difference between that, than eating the bowl of cereal, a Hershey's bar, then you find a Rice Krispie.
Oh, and a cookie.
Then you get a cookie.
Oh shit.
And then you know what? I kind of want ice cream now.
Oh, butter pecan.
Oh yeah. Is it the Bluebell one?
Yeah, on the peach cobbler too.
Wait, but you gotta put it on a cone.
Oh no! Put it on peach cobbler.
On peach cobbler.
Yeah, have you ever had that?
Wait, have you had lechera to that?
Yes.
Lechera, bro. Not yes. A little bit of lechera, and then at night, just to close it off, you get a little brownie.
Warm
with your milk.
Warm.
Yeah.
With a chocolate
drizzle.
Yeah.
Or cajeta.
Ooh, wait, is that a cookie?
No, cajeta is it's like lechera.
Yeah.
But it's dark. Ooh. And it's from goat milk. I can show you later.
You know, when you said goats, I was talking about episode 2 when somebody talked about having sex with goats. I can't get that out of my head now. Like there's a dude fucking a goat somewhere right now.
Did it take the place of midget porn?
Yeah, it definitely took the place of midget porn. Now I'm like, there's a dude out there fucking a goat, and someone's holding the goat down. They have restraints.
How do you know the whole? Hey, were you watching?
Yeah,
this
no,
shit?
I didn't watch it. But I was like, how would a man do this? And then they showed me how. I was like, oh.
What if the goat likes it, bro?
No, the goat doesn't like that. That's so fucking weird. Stop raping goats.
I mean, there's someone out there getting fucked by a horse right now.
Yeah, that was an episode as well. Episode 2 was a fucking bag of tricks, man.
It's all over the place.
It's really all over the place. We go from the government spy
to
goat sex.
To backtrack a little bit. So
put it in reverse, Tim.
Take the second day to that first day.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not a matter of like, hey, don't eat chocolate. But like
it's the amount.
Moderation, bro. Like if you take that full day of like 20 snacks, multiply it times 7.
Shit.
That's a shitload of sugar you're having.
As opposed to one day out of the week. That
not even. Let's just say one every day.
Yeah.
But one every day is way different than 20 in a day. So let's make it easier for people. If you're eating 10 snacks a day, cut it down to 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 6. It's okay. Once you get down to the 6, cut it down to 2 or 3. And
how about 9? Let's just do 9.
Sure. Hey. One at a time, bro. That's okay.
It's baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps, bro. Same thing, longevity, bro. We're creatures of habit, bro. I'm going to keep repeating that every episode.
I think it's the truth.
It is. And people don't realize that. And then we beat ourselves up for not being able to change into the 1 a day from the 20 a day. Because your body's like, bro, sugar is addictive.
It can't just drop it like that.
You're addicted to that shit, bro.
It does light up a portion of your brain when that happens.
It releases dopamine.
Our
body thrives off of dopamine.
Goddamn right. I'm dope with the dopamine.
Okay, so then I told my mom, and she was like, why can't I just eat chocolate? I love chocolate. I'm like, me too, but like if I eat 20 a day,
It's
this
not
motherfucker gonna be huge. I'm not gonna be able to do jiu-jitsu anymore, bro.
Diabetes.
Bro. My heart gonna be racing every time I lift up my arm, bro.
It's gonna go crazy. I think so that's the mix. That's the problem is that we have improper diet.
Yes.
We're not getting 30 minutes of exercise 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And well, not us, but I say we because we include everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
And we're not getting sleep.
I mean, hey, sometimes there's a week that I'm like, I only went one time a day or a week, and I'm like, fuck.
That's okay because you also have weeks that you're going 3 days or 4 days.
There you go.
It's just the longevity of it. But
we gotta focus more on the perspective.
But that's the problem. Some people don't have the right perspective. They just have this badass cocktail of wrong sleep, not eating right, not working out, and it's over a long ass
beating yourself up for it, not doing those things.
Yep.
Not having a journal or a place where you can release all the information you got
and having that conversation.
Take it down, like just get it out of your system. You know,
journaling is definitely
we don't have an outlet. Which I mean, an outlet doesn't only have to be journaling, but exercise could also be an outlet.
Definitely. There's so many different things, or a hobby, something that gets you active, something moving.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, bro. People don't have those things. And we don't give them enough importance to where, like, now it's a societal problem, not just one or two people.
But that's why they watch the Lorem podcast.
That's why you're here, baby.
Therapy for the bros.
We out here helping one day at a time.
One episode at a time. One volume stream at a time.
One post at a time.
Remember, we are not licensed therapists, but if you do actually need help, please go find and seek help. Yes, please. Go talk to somebody.
If you trust us, come to us and we'll help you find the right tools.
There are definitely plenty of resources that we have available, and we will be posting those as soon as I figure out how to say things right.
Or if you just need it right now, hey, call someone, call us, or shoot us a message. Even if we haven't posted it, we'll let you know.
Always. Make sure you get help first.
Yes.
Because all I talk about is eating ass.
And if you're helping, let us know.
Exactly. We
Comments
appreciate
below.
you. Oh, we got to do shout outs.
Oh, yes. Shout outs. Oh, okay. So for this one, I didn't get too many responses. I only got 2.
I got 3. That's all that matters.
Shout out to my sister, Michelle. She got hundreds on all of her exams. Motherfucking little genius.
Oh,
she works hard. I thought I was smart. I thought my brother was smart. My sister's hella smart.
She's super intelligent.
She out there gonna make a difference in the world. And another shout out from my wife.
Ooh.
She put in work in school as well. Trying to get better. Shout out to my favorite nurse out there. Soon to be nurse.
Ooh.
15 hours worth of assignments in a day.
Damn.
She be putting work.
She killing it.
Well, okay. I don't know. Well, 15 assignments, which is more than, not hours, but 15 assignments.
That's a lot of work.
Which is more than her usual.
Yeah. It
was a tough week. Shout out, baby.
You got it.
I'm proud of you.
We rocking for you, Kat.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all for your responses.
We appreciate it. So we have Highly Decent Photography. He landed his first freelance gig for a big insurance company in Fort Worth.
Hey, let's go. What's up, bro? Put in that work.
And we got Caleb Moss. He finally got off the couch and back into the gym. Time to get ready for these fights. Woo!
Oh, shit. We got a fighter. Hey, one day at a time, bro. One day at a time. You got this.
I'm taking his picture this week, too.
Hey, let's go. What's up?
Let's see. Oh, Adesua, I made it through the week, and can someone give the Lord a shout out? Woohoo!
Shout out to the Lord.
Shout out to the Lord. Shout out for Jesus.
Shout out for Jesus.
Don't listen to the podcast.
Shout out to Adesua.
Don't listen to the podcast, Jesus.
She's a speech therapist, right?
Yes.
Pathologist.
Pathologist, I think, yeah.
Hey, kids matter. Thank you.
Fuck them kids.
Nah, fuck you.
Whoa.
I love you.
They're the future. Love you too.
Hey.
Tell your friends you love them too.
Hell yeah.
Stop trying to do that hard shit.
Love y'all.
We don't do that no more.
Yeah, bro.
That's so weird.
I mean, going back to trauma, bro.
Yes.
Love.
Showing love.
Going back to Naruto and Sasuke, bro.
Okay, you really on the Sasuke bag.
Well, no. It's because, I mean, it's something that a lot of people know. And
yeah,
it doesn't get talked about enough, Jay.
Oh, it's a good point of reference.
You just you said, tell your friends you love them. There's a lot of people out there that as kids did not experience love. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that did experience love but didn't experience enough love. So let's just love each other more, bro.
So you love your people.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're going down. God damn it.
Love you.
I guess we've already talked about the health. We'll also put those resources at the bottom of the description. Let's talk about one of the questions that we got this week.
What's up?
How to communicate your emotions as a man. That was nasty as shit. I'm putting that in the episode 2, though.
That's okay. Hey, I don't.
Blah, 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 blah,
The
blah,
more there is out there, the better for me.
Yes.
As long as, I mean, hey, there's times where you need just silence, bro.
Gotta make some weird shit. Oh, of course, you got to. That's why I don't cut it out of the episode.
Hey, there you go. That's what's up.
Of course.
But the best way, I think a good way to start is journaling.
I think so, too.
I'll be honest.
Yeah?
So, a couple months ago, as a matter of fact, I made a post about journaling.
Yep.
That I was motivated, or I was interested in starting journaling.
Yep.
That journal that I bought
Yep.
has not been written on.
What?
It hasn't. Well,
That's
just
okay.
like what I posted.
Oh, okay.
However, I have a different journal
Yep.
that my coworker had bought for me because, I don't know if she already had it or because she, shout out to my job, because the people that I work with,
Yeah.
some of them they really do care about their job. Not like it's the best job ever,
Yeah.
but they buy things for their job, you know? Like, so she was at Walmart, she bought something, whatever, and I don't know if she bought that journal for me or she just had that journal and gave it to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, for my notes for the job.
Yeah.
Well, I did not use that journal for that, but now I use it to write down thoughts that I get throughout my day job. Yeah. So it's not like it's my journal now.
That's good.
And the way I use it is, thankfully, I was blessed with a job. It's not the best job, but a job that allows me to multitask.
Mm-hmm.
And I just write down things that I learned, things that come to mind.
Yeah.
And so I listen to a lot of podcasts because I like thinking.
Yeah.
And a lot of the podcasts I listen to make me think, make me question, make me think. So all those things that I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. I'm like, oh, let me write that down.
Yeah.
And I don't really ever look back at it, but I just write it down. And now I'm always
like you're in the process of thinking.
Yeah. And it helps me sometimes. So sometimes when something makes me mad or something,
journal it.
I just journal it, and that allows me to just put it down.
So then you also get an organization of your thoughts. So then let's say you have to communicate what you were thinking about. You've already written it down.
Yeah, that helps you process information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that would be a good way to start. Maybe just a sticky note, if you have sticky notes.
Whatever you got.
If you want to get a journal, if you want to get a
Composition
Series 7's journal, you can get a
gosh.
Series 7 journal.
Hobby Lobby has a sale on journals where it's 50% off for the Make Your Smart things. So instead of paying $25 for a journal, you can pay $10. Or you can get a 99-cent composition book. That's what my first one was.
Yeah, just writing down your thoughts. It's it's a good way to start journaling and expressing your feelings.
I think the moment you get down to... So a lot of people think how do I put it? A lot of people think your brain is a linear track. It's like it's got to be straight. And so then they think about their journaling. It's got to be straight. And I have to create this narrative. Like, let me put it like this. Journaling is just like your mind. It's a fucking mess.
Well, I mean, for some people that are structured,
you can have that structure.
My wife is like a square, and she knows every little detail of that square.
Yeah.
There's those people,
and then there's some people who it's not.
Buy your 5 different journals, one for a calendar, one for thoughts, one for work.
But you can do that. But that's the thing is that the journaling experience. There's no one way to do it. You can do it whatever you want to do,
whatever you feel comfortable with.
Exactly.
It's something new.
It's just putting your thoughts on paper to see that that's all they are.
Yes,
thoughts.
And maybe you'll figure out. You'll start with one thing, and now you're like, you know what? Let me start with 2, and then 3, and then like now you know. Now you got a calendar going on.
Yep.
Now you're a successful photographer.
Oh my gosh.
Now you're a podcaster. You're making websites. You're editing videos.
Oh, speaking of that, we do have a website now.
Hey, shout out to the website.
So I fucked up and bought the wrong domain name, but oh well. So
so
if you look at the link I sent you, it's Borlorem. It's not Brolorem. It's Bor B-O-R. So it's www.borlorem.com. Borlorem.
Wait, so B-O-R.
Yep.
Lorem.
Yeah, B-O-R-L-E or L-O-R-E-M.
Bor?
Yeah, BORL
Oh, okay.
OREM.com.
Okay. Boiler.
Look, I thought it said bro. It was 3:00 in the fucking morning. I'm sorry. BORLOREM podcast.com.
Podcast.com. Oh, I put podcast. There you go. Hey. If y'all can see it.
That's the Lorem podcast website.
Hey, it happens.
Hey, it happens. So we had that for a year until we can spell, until we can replace it.
I mean,
like I could buy it.
No one buys.
If someone buys that, I'm gonna be fucking upset. I'm like,
fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
You know what? If someone buys it, I'm just gonna embrace this. I'm just gonna be like, you know what?
It's
Borlorem.com. Borlorempodcast.com.
Borlorem podcast.
We're gonna embrace it.
Can you go to the topic sections?
Topic sections. Let's see. Topic section.
I'm sorry. Topic submission. So this is a form that you can fill out if you want to, say like, hey, I want a topic. That I think you guys would be great. You'll go right there. You'll type in your topic, and then it sends to a Google form, and we're able to see all the topics that you want to, submit or do.
Okay. Topic you want to hear is required. Your form. Okay. Yep.
And then go to the bros.
The bros.
And there we go. That's us. That's us.
Okay, Shotty. I love your picture. I'm a little low key that you have a nice natural ceiling picture, and I'm over here like.
This is the only one I found off Instagram. I stalked your profile. I was like, I guess I'll use this.
No, I appreciate it, but like maybe I want a silly picture too, bro. Why? I'm sure I have silly pictures on Instagram.
You can actually, if you want, we could do a shoot instead. We can do a photo shoot.
We'll figure that out.
We'll do a photo shoot. We'll get the professional looking pictures. We'll do that next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The box. Either you can send us topics on Instagram or the box.
Yes, Instagram or the box. Wherever you want to send it, let us know.
Whatever's easiest for you.
Of course. No ass eating topics though. Okay, so
we already talked about that.
Yeah,
we already got that covered.
I think it's once an episode, and I think I always initiate it.
That's okay.
It's what
just true colors are showing.
This is true.
It's okay. I appreciate you either way. I don't judge you.
Okay. What else do we have to talk about?
We were still on the topic of emotions.
Ooh, yeah, communicating emotions.
Yeah, for men. I mean, what do you think? How would you encourage people to, or why would you encourage people to do it?
I would think the first thing is like, you got to understand yourself as a man.
What do you mean?
So you got to take time to see what you are, what you value, and how do you communicate? What's your communication style? Are you somebody that needs to take time to think about what you're going to say before you say it? Do you just ramble off and just say what you're going to say? Or are you, maybe you want to listen to the other person's point of view first? Like, you got to understand like who you are before you can try and communicate that to someone else. Because the thing about communication is it's more listening than talking.
Mm-hmm.
So before you can communicate, you got to understand what that person is asking of you and what they want of you.
Otherwise,
you're going back and forth. You're just two people talking at each other, not to each other or with each other.
I think we do that a lot.
We do, and we don't kind of take we don't take an active role in listening and communication. And that's
sometimes
the problem.
I don't care what you want to say, what you have to say, Jay.
That's crazy because you're listening right now. Like you've listened we're on episode 5. If you didn't care what I wanted to say, like I don't know how you've made it to episode. That's at least like 2 hours a piece. That's 10 hours of your life. At this point, you lost.
Hey, I got time to spare, bro.
I'm
Come
winning.
at me.
I'm winning. I took 10 hours of your life. I'm winning at this time.
No, but I mean, I think that brings a good point though. Like sometimes, not that you shouldn't listen, even when you don't care, right?
Yeah.
Even when you don't care, you should listen. Take the time.
Yeah.
Figure out what you don't like as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you don't give it the chance,
I'm gonna check the camera.
Button cat.
Oh, this battery pack really worked for this. Boots. Cats. Boots. Cats. Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats, boots, cats. Is that every time we get done recording? We're just gonna come back with the boots. Welcome to the Lorem podcast. We're here for the boots and cats. Okay.
Why do you think it's so hard for people or for men to express their emotions?
I think it's because we've been told so long for our life not to, but this is a different generation. And we can't use that as a crutch anymore. I think the moment we take the crutch out and we say, I'm a man, I have feelings, I'm a person, and I want to be understood, that's the first step.
Yeah.
And also not speaking a lot. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, I think the best way to approach a problem is by facing it.
Yes, but facing it correctly.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people think that yelling is a part of communicating your emotions.
Or fighting.
Or being violent. Yeah. You don't have to do that. Dude, you're 6'3". You don't need to put your hands on no woman.
Yeah.
Or no dude either. You fucking like, it's a dangerous world out here. Everybody got a gun. Everybody's fucking strapped up and ready to go.
It's scary out there, Jay.
But if you say, hey, what you did hurt me, I just want to let you know, this is how I'm feeling about it. Here's why I feel this way, and here's what I would like to see happening in the future. Or let's work together to provide a solution. Boom. Or it doesn't even have to be about conflict. It could just say, I'm having a bad week this week.
Yeah.
And here's why I'm having a bad week.
Yeah.
Instead of just shutting down.
One of the things that I've learned recently, I forgot his name, but he talks about how people are just scared of the world. Not that it's not a scary world, but we feel very insecure in our surroundings. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes we feel insecure in our surroundings, not just because it's scary out there, but because when we were little, we weren't provided that security, whether it's emotionally or physically.
Yeah.
We just never developed a sense of security in ourselves. So, and this reflects not only in how we interact with people, but in our day-to-day basis. We're scared of trying new things. We think we're not made for something.
We think we're gonna fail. We think we're gonna fail.
Yeah, we think we just don't give ourselves enough of a chance to even succeed at something.
It's almost like you got this face. Well, there's a quote in my commonplace book. It's like a fancy version of a journal where you take all the knowledge that you learned in a day and put it in one place.
Yeah,
because it's hard to recall all that information. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
I have books for everything. When you look at a situation, or whenever I look at a situation, I don't say like, what if I fail? It's like, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail in this? Like, how would I move in this?
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's like one of the mindsets you got to have. It's just like, okay, failure is going to be a part of something.
Yeah. Be gentle with yourself.
But how would I move if I couldn't?
Yeah.
What? And then you take those restraints off and you say, well, I'm just going to do this. And sometimes I look like a jackass, and sometimes I'm going to look stupid, but that's a part of the process. And that's the same way when it comes with your emotions. And
I mean, to be fair, it sucks being made fun of.
Oh, it does. And
it doesn't feel good to like people laughing at you.
You retreat just like a turtle in your shell when you put yourself out there and you tell somebody, this is how I feel. This is my emotions. And they're like, well, I don't give a shit about that. and that's okay for them not, because not everybody cares about your emotions, but somebody out there does. And it's your job to find who does and make them your person.
Yes.
I'm not saying you have to rely on them and dump everything, because sometimes we want to communicate and we don't ask that person, hey, is it okay if I unload this on you right now?
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes they're not ready.
It's a two-party system kind of thing.
If you want to be better at communicating your emotions, if you want to be better at in relationships in general, you got to be more selfless than selfish.
Yes.
Because the moment you start saying, well, I want to unload this because they're my person, and I ask them they're okay, well, then it becomes a safe space because they're mentally prepared for that, instead of just saying, well, let me tell you about my day, motherfucker. Like, you know?
Which, I mean, there's a time and place for that.
Of course.
But you have to be conscious of when and how. And that's why it's important to be able to express your feelings.
Yes.
Because then once you're able to express your feelings, then you'll also figure out when it is okay to express them, how to properly express them, just so you don't have to carry them throughout the day.
Yes. And if you're somebody that like you struggle with like, well, I get that I need to do this, but I don't know how to do this. One of the quotes from one of my favorite artists is Tyler, the Creator, says that people think in references. Mm-hmm. So if you're struggling to make people understand how you feel, think of something that they know or that they're very like intuitive with, and then just explain it in terms like that. Like if I was saying like, man, I had a rough day, or I don't know how to say that, I could be like, Well, Eric, today, you know how you get thrown on the ground in jiu-jitsu and you're just fucking stuck there and you're pinned down and you can't do shit?
Fucking sucks.
That's how I feel right now.
That's scary.
But see, like, you would understand that. Like,
adrenaline pumps in. You're like, holy fuck.
Holy fuck. But now that person understands because they have a frame of reference.
Yes.
No, whenever someone tells me, like, I'm going through this, I never say I understand how you feel because I don't.
Yeah.
I fucking don't. But I will say, I recognize you're having a human experience.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a reference as easy as, hey, you know when you're first starting to ride a bike?
Yeah.
And
just fucking
and
fall
you're
off.
going and you just fall off and you scrape your knee.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, that shit burns.
And you're crying. Your dad's like, get your shit up. And you're like,
That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now I know what to base it on. Like, damn, bro, that fucking sucks.
It sucks, but you learn from it, though. Like, but that's the thing. Like, that's how communication works.
Yeah, and it's something that's not encouraged. So that's what we're trying to do with you guys.
Like, you're not going to be perfect, but if you continue to try, that'll be better.
And I mean, something, if you guys want to relate to us, like, it's the same thing of, like, and I want to say this because it applies to every aspect of our lives. Like, I mean, we just started a podcast.
Yeah.
Often people are like, they ask me, like, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? I don't know, but I mean, we're figuring it out right now. We haven't said anything.
You know, we make it to episode 5. That's a milestone for most people. Most
Bro,
people quit.
I mean,
they quit on episode 2.
See, and it's the thing where, like, some people are like, how am I gonna make it episode 5? I gotta get something ready for episode 5. Episode 100. Let me think. It's like, hey, just
chill.
You gotta put it. Just do the rep, bro. Just get it done.
It's not gonna be perfect.
It's hard to remember though, because, like, I mean, it's not something you're used to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very lucky. Excuse me, that I have you.
In the same thing.
Well, no, in the sense that, like, talking about mentorship. I know you were saying that you wouldn't consider yourself a mentor, but I looked a little more into what it means to be a mentor, and I think that episode I was saying that maybe your parents could be your mentors, but then I also heard that your parents can't really be your mentors just because they're biased, and usually a mentor it's referred to as someone that has more experience in something that you're interested in. Right? So I do think you are some sort of my mentor to me because, I mean, not that you have experience at podcasting, but you have experience in developing a skill, which in your case is photography.
Love it.
And not only am I not that I'm into photography or not, but from my point of view, I see your process. I mean, even when you started photography, I was like, hey, Jay, do this, and then I would see you do it.
Yeah.
And then, in a way, I'm like, hey, those things do work. Hey, like, he can do it too. Like, hey, maybe I can do or start developing other skills that I'm interested in. Yeah. In a way, that's my point of reference. So, yeah, Jay, I would say you're one of my mentors.
I appreciate that.
I got you, bro.
I think that's dope. Man, make my day.
Yeah, bro. I mean, and I think I want to tell you that because, like you said, sometimes we need that outside perspective.
Yes.
And in this case, it happens to be a good praise, right?
Yeah.
But oftentimes we need an outside perspective, and it's going to be something hard to hear.
That's also one of the 5 love languages, which is words of affirmation.
Yes.
So there's 5 love languages. I think we'll do an episode about it. It'll probably be later on.
Well, we could probably do a next episode, whatever.
It's Gary Chapman. I read the book.
It takes a couple minutes to get it done.
Really simple, but that's another way to figure out how you communicate with your partner. But if you figure out, so let's roll it back. Last week's episode, we did the personality profile.
Yes.
So take, for instance, your profile template. If you know you're somebody who's more commanding or you want to be in charge of the communication and you're having problems communicating your emotions, I would take a step back to say, well, what if I tried listening and then trying to take hold of the conversation?
Yeah.
It's you got to understand who you are first before you try to just go.
Yes.
And that also goes with what we're talking about, which is longevity in the process. When you're trying to communicate your emotions, it's okay to take a pause and say, okay.
Yes.
Like you got to have that moment of just, let me think about this.
Yes. To build off of that, if you notice, and this is something that I've noticed, and now I notice more often, your experts and the people that have the most confidence in their skill tend to take the longest to respond to questions. look at interviews with like Elon Musk. I think even with LeBron James, all these like professional athletes, people that like really master their crafts. They don't. There's not in every question or every answer, but there are questions that they like take some thought, time to think, and oftentimes the cameras don't show this because it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not popular to think, right? People always want to think like, oh, he just came off the bag with the answer. No, sometimes you gotta take your time. Like, hey, how do I want to say this?
Yeah.
What's the best way for me to say it that you'll understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's something that is not encouraged, but it should be encouraged to think. Just take a pause, and hey, let me put my thoughts together.
Yes, you don't have to rush.
Because I mean, at the same time, like if you, let's say, in a matter of like an interview, if you have only 30 seconds, and because you feel the pressure of like answering, maybe you'll say the wrong thing, but then you don't have time to go back or correct yourself just because you're in a time crunch. So maybe spend 10 seconds trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then just
use the remaining 20 seconds to answer.
And now you were saying exactly what you're trying to portray. And
just remember that you're not actually in a 30-second interview in most everyday life.
Exactly, right? So sometimes we do feel pressure, like I gotta say it. But I mean, be more understanding, and it goes both ways, right? Not only when you're trying to answer, but when you're listening to someone. Don't just let them think. If you see someone kind of quiet, it doesn't mean that they're not trying to say anything.
Like they're not attention.
Maybe they are thinking. They're just processing a little different than you are.
Yeah.
And oftentimes it sucks because like you see a lot of interactions where like, well, say something, bro. Like
you really the dude just trying to process.
Yeah, right. And it's like, bro, like hold on, my bad. I'm like,
it's like that in arguments. I see that argument with like men and women sometimes. Like, hold on, I'm trying to think. Like, okay, sometimes that motherfucker be cheating. Like, okay, but if the dude's just like, give me a second, like, give me a moment to think. Give him the moment to think. Ladies, give your man that moment to think. If you don't think he's cheating, cool, whatever.
I mean, it goes both ways, yeah.
Of course, give your woman a moment to think, because sometimes she's just trying to get her shit together.
Yeah, or on the other hand, because women unfortunately tend to be more reactive in arguments. Yeah. Well, no, I think it goes both ways. It just varies.
It depends on who your partner is, really.
Instead of being more reactive and just attacking, like, hold on, bro. Like, hey, I know you need to think that and say, like, hey, I'll take a step back. I know you did not mean to say that.
Let's give a second.
Let's say, yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, and those kind of conversations or those kind of concepts of conversation aren't talked about enough. They're not given enough importance.
Yeah.
Just like context. Some people are like, oh, I don't fucking care what the context is.
Yeah.
You said what you said, and it's like, hey, like, chill, like, hold up, bro. Like
we're trying to figure it out.
Our brain works in so many different ways at the same time. It's unfair to like hold one thought against one person.
Yes.
And unfortunately, controversy sells.
It does.
Right? Hey, he used the N-word.
Motherfucker said.
But they don't talk about, hey, his friends maybe have that relationship with him.
Maybe he gets the pass.
Yeah, or he said grab him by the pussy. Yeah. Hey, that's what he knows. Like, not that it's okay, but like, hey, don't hold it against the man that doesn't know any better.
Yes.
He said guns are killing people. I mean, in his experience, guns are the fault of the people.
Like, he lost his older brother from a gun violence.
Like, hey, chill, bro. Like, let's just think about it a little bit.
It's almost like you want to give people the grace that you want yourself.
Yeah, because I mean, we're not perfect, Jay.
But the problem is,
I know you think you're perfect, Jay.
I am God's gift to mankind.
I know, Jay.
I wake up and say I'm fantastic.
And you are, but like not all the time.
I look up, I look at my dog, and I say, "What a phenomenal human being!" In the morning, I don't do that shit.
Diamond is like, "Yes."
She's like, "Shut the fuck up and let me go pee." That's how my morning. No, my morning is a 70-pound Labrador slapping me in the face, saying, "Hey, wake up, motherfucker! I need to go pee," because I trained her to like not pee in the house.
Yeah, no, as you should.
But now she hits me. She hits me when it's time to go pee. Some dogs bark.
By the way, if your dog is only peeing on pads,
Yeah.
you're a bad owner.
Oh shit.
Teach that motherfucker to go outside, not only for their sake, but your sake.
What I did with Diamond was I just had her hit me when it's time to go pee.
I mean, no. Okay, so the thing is,
Uh-huh.
we don't speak dog.
Not at all.
Dogs don't speak human.
But they do speak habits.
But they do try to communicate.
Yeah.
You don't have to take it to where like they're always hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
If motherfucker is running around doing some shit, maybe barking, it would take a second to be like, this is the time where you can practice communication.
Yeah, with your dog.
You're
yes.
not understanding exactly what he's saying, but hey,
He's trying to say something.
They're trying to say there's something going on. Maybe he wants to play. Maybe he's hungry. Maybe he wants water. His bowl is empty. Maybe motherfucker just has to pee.
Yep.
You know that with that moment where the shit's about to come out, but you're like, I'm not in the restroom
You're
yet.
trying to hold it.
Yeah, you're like, mother, you're about to be
That's why they're
someone.
running
Whoever's
around.
in your way, you go up to that
Move.
restroom and all of the stalls are full. You're like, God damn, what the fuck?
As soon as that first person comes, I'm like, move, bitch.
you're pulling you down your pants and that shit is already out.
Didn't even get to let the toilet paper down. Yeah, usually in public, I'll put the toilet paper ring down.
Which I hope all of you guys do.
Nah, dog, that happened to me the other day. I had Taco Bell at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I went and studied at Inclusion Coffee, and all the stalls were taken. And as soon as that chick moved, I said, move!
Bro,
And I lied to my buddy.
sometimes your dog feels like that, and
they're just trying to get it out.
but you won't know if you don't pay attention to them.
Like you adopted them. They didn't just
Yeah,
bust
they
in your
didn't
door.
choose to go up to your dumbass and say, "Hey,
Hey,
I
you-
want to
you take
like
care
you."
of
You
me.
said, "Bitch, come here."
You know, there's people that wipe their dog's ass.
Which I mean,
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I would do it low key.
I understand the purpose.
Yeah.
but their body's made to not be wiped.
And self clean itself.
Yes.
So, but that's the thing though. Like, how did you get your dog comfortable with you sticking a finger in their ass?
I mean, well, hold up. You said wipe. You didn't
wipe,
say nothing.
wipe
No,
is
no.
sticking a finger.
Nah.
You gotta wipe. Like, you gotta get it.
Well, I mean, I mean, when you said wipe, I just thought wipe.
When you wipe, do you just wipe the outer butt cheek, or are you getting in that thing?
Well, I mean, I don't stick my finger in my ass.
Well, yo, I'm
It's
not
just like
saying
the
it's-
tip goes a little
Yeah,
bit
like,
in, you know?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
The
hold
tip
on,
goes-
there's a difference.
That's
You
what I'm
said,
saying.
how are you going to stick your finger up the ass? No, hold on, Jay.
Okay.
You have to admit there's a difference between something going in the hole and something just kind of caressing the inside.
Anytime you put your finger anywhere near a dog's asshole, usually a dog's gonna fucking tear you apart.
Okay, no, but okay, we're creatures of habit. If from when they were very little,
Yeah, with a puppy.
Yeah, you got them used to
Finger in
shake
the
off-
ass.
Yeah,
So
the-
you put a finger in your dog's ass as a puppy.
pretty. Hey, don't hate the play. That's what they're into. That's what they're in. I don't know if that's good or bad,
Why
but
do we get into animal violations in every episode? I just realized this.
that's I don't care. You're the one that keeps having it, and you're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Because I consume so much content on a daily basis, and I literally watched a fucking seal chase a shark ashore.
That sounds cool as fuck.
No, it was bloody as shit.
I mean, I bet the blood was, or the water was
the
red.
seal was whooping the shark's ass. That's the thing.
I'm not surprised.
Like, y'all think sharks are assholes? Seals are nature's assholes.
Bro, there was this video of this, I don't know if it was a sea lion, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He was, I guess, chilling on the street.
Yeah.
That was, I assume, next to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Tell me why this person is recording, and I'm sure, I don't know if the girl just chose, the 4-year-old chose to go up to the seal, or the parents said to go to the seal for either the video or
I
the
know
picture.
That seal fucked her up.
Well, no, she could have. Bro, I mean, the seal reacted, and they didn't get the perfect picture, but, bro,
Why would
we
you tell
are
your child?
such a degenerate species,
Get a
bro.
fucking picture with the seal.
You know that motherfucker would have killed her.
He could have bit her face off.
He could have fucking destroyed her, and it would have been that seal's fault.
And then I would have put the seal down.
It would have been that's the part that pisses me off.
How dare you do your nature?
Bro, what?
How much does the average seal weigh?
I don't want to find out. I mean, and if I do, I know better not to go near them.
Fucking, oh shit.
How much? 300.
550 pounds. Adults can reach 880 pounds. No, fuck that little girl up.
Bro.
A regular one is 300.
That's the thing, bro. People are like, oh, you need to respect my space. Yeah. But that same person screaming for that respect does not respect others.
Not at all. And they'll go tell their daughter to go take a picture with the seal.
Bitch, what?
Okay, I take that back because I kind of want a picture with a giraffe. I fuck with giraffes.
I mean, okay, there's a difference between doing it in the presence of a professional or like a zoo, maybe sanctuary. That's, and especially if it's a good sanctuary, like
where they're trained to interact with humans.
Yes, they're already accustomed them to being around humans.
Because fuck that, I'm not going around no chimpanzee.
But a seal, bro, in the middle of the street, that motherfucker wild as shit, bro. That was the seal that was chasing that shark, bro.
It probably was.
He was like, hey, hold on, I need to go stretch a little.
Somebody called him, they call him a pussy, and they say like, oh, you let that little girl take a picture with you, you punk bitch. Bro. And so he had to go prove his seal.
Like, look at you.
Like, are you see that shark? Fuck that shark. Shark. Just fucking beat the shit out of the shark. Just jumped him like, bitch ass. You want to fucking swim here?
His friend seals were like, look at you, fucking shark.
Fucking, all right, he fucked up the shark, y'all. He good. He's got his seal credit back. He's a Navy SEAL now.
They insult him by using other animals' names. Like, are you fucking seagull?
Are you you fucking seagull? Get out of here. That's so crazy.
You're annoying that.
What if animals have accents?
That would be the most hilarious thing.
Like a Boston pigeon just says, get the fuck out of here. It's like a Texas pigeon. He's like, what y'all talking about? Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Hey, I'm going to go shit on a car. And the Texas pigeon's like, I'm going to just go shit on a horse. Like, fuck you. I'm a pigeon. I'm flapping here. What the fuck's going on? What's your problem? I'm a Boston pigeon. I'm a real pigeon. I came over here on the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
I'm trying to imagine dogs barking with accents.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Chihuahuas talk the most shit out of dogs. It's like, motherfucker, but they're like, it's like a high pitch, like, bitch.
But imagine a Chihuahua from Texas arguing with a Mexican Chihuahua.
Fucking pee. Bitch, didn't I tell you? I swear to God, I swear to fucking God.
You sound like Mickey Mouse.
Fucking beat your ass. Oh, what in tarnation, motherfucker. Yar. You got fucking, I swear, golden retrievers are the stoners of dogs.
They're the most mellow dogs.
Yeah, because they're fucking stoned out of their minds. Like, yeah, I'm going to go play fetch because I am the ball. I am one. And Labradors, they're just big and happy. Fucking food.
Bro.
What y'all gotta go over here?
Hell no. Zuko's like, let me bring you this bone. Oh, I found this other bone. Let me bring you this other bone.
Hey, did you see that tree?
Hey, this is my watermelon. Look at my watermelon.
You see that fucking tree? Look at this tree. I love that tree. The tree's the best. Hey, let's play fetch. I want to play fetch. I want to play fetch for now.
It's like, I'm going to make you play fetch.
They're calling Zuko for a reason. I'm fucking Zuko.
Watermelon is huge.
Dogs are cool as shit, though.
Hell yeah.
I feel like cats are nature's assholes, though.
I mean, they're a menace to society for sure.
They're just like, what the fuck do you say to me?
They're the only predator that we protect.
The only one, for no fucking reason.
And that's why they're overpopulated.
Just be fucking.
And they're causing an imbalance in the ecosystem.
No way.
Yeah. Because they're the only predator that we protect.
Oh, so then you release all those cats.
Even feral cats are the only predator that we protect.
Really?
Yeah, we're okay with cats being out there, but like they're a pretty big predator. But any other predator we try to get rid of. Yeah. But cats, if they're in the neighborhood, you're like, oh, just look at the little kitty.
Fuck alligators.
Bro, apparently there's alligators in Texas.
Yes. Did you see that one in LaPorte, Texas?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was at a bank or some shit.
Yes.
Fucking crazy.
As soon as I saw that shit, I was like, damn, I thought we were good. I thought we were good.
I was like, who forgot their alligator, bro?
I keep forgetting, like, there's, like, wild snakes and shit in Texas because we're so urbanized. But now I'm like, oh, shit. We're in the Australia of the United States. I forgot about that shit. We got brown laccoon spiders. We got everything out here.
Well, I mean, Texas is growing, so, like, we're digging up more dirt. And all these fucking monsters are coming out, bro.
And alligators survived the Cretaceous period. I'm not fucking with those. Anything that's been along for that long.
Cockroaches too.
Fuck no. No, cockroach, I'll kill that bitch any day. I ain't got no problem. I try not to. Like, using like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I was like, all right, let me move it. Like, I'm not trying to kill that. But, like, alligators, crocodiles, like, anything that's been along that... No, fuck
What about
no.
turtles? Turtles are cute.
Yeah, but they're cool. You don't see a turtle fucking up somebody's face.
Hey, them sea turtles be slapping the shit out of their prey, bro.
Yeah, but you go into their habitat, their house. I would slap you, too, if you walk in my house and take a piss in it.
Like, racist. Why you slapping me? I'm trying to go in your house, bro.
Yeah, no, fuck that. As a sea turtle, like, yo, what the fuck is this?
You have no right to slap me.
See some random girl's legs just flopping around. Like, what the fuck is that? And you like, somebody just took a shit in the living room. What's going on here? Like, fuck no. Like,
in the living room. Oh my.
Like a sea turtle has a reason.
That's my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they took a piss in the middle of Denny's. What's going on here? Like sea turtle trying to get some sea turtle pussy. Like, come here, girl. Yeah, you like that hors d'oeuvre? I got that salmon for you. I got that mackerel. I'm real. And then here comes Chad, just fucking kicking everything on the dinner table. It's like, get the fuck out of here,
fucking
dude.
piss. You see a cloud of piss in the water.
A cloud of yellow piss. Like, it feels so good. And it tastes like
Imagine
red.
if that makes the turtle high.
That'd be so gross. Imagine someone's just like, you're eating dinner. You're eating some nice lasagna. It's Red Lobster, so it's a lobster lasagna too. It's expensive, but it's good. You done worked all week for this
crab,
lasagna.
the good crab.
The good crab, not that imitation shit, the real shit. And then someone comes and just pees on your food, and it smells like Red's Angry Apple Orchard, Red's Angry Ale.
You spend all week finding that crab, bro.
Yeah, and then someone takes a Budweiser piss on your thing.
Budweiser
talking about Cancun.
Oh my god.
Fuck no, I would be upset as a sea turtle. I understand why nature hates us.
Nah, fuck you, Jay.
Whoa,
we gotta develop.
No, we're showing love.
We gotta develop.
Stop
as a
taking
society.
pisses in turtles' living rooms. That's
fuck
a rule.
them turtles.
What? No, turtles are dope. If we're saying fuck any creature, it's the honey badger.
Oh, shout out to Bad Bunny though.
Oh, why?
Well, I don't know if a lot of people know this. Probably most Hispanics do, but there's a song in Bad Bunny's album that talks about how there more and more people are traveling to Puerto Rico to live because of like remote jobs. Mm-hmm. And there was this hotel that was building a pool in the beach, and the beach is supposed to be public for everyone. Yeah, no matter what. So nothing is built on the beach, but big money comes in and they want to make a fucking pool. Well, pool turns out to be in an area. Well, since the beach is like open and pretty much untouched, turtles tend to make their nest throughout the beach. Well, pool turns out to be around in an area that they know turtles develop or are born. Yeah. So they protest against it, and thankfully they scratched out the pool. Yeah. But Bad Bunny was an artist that made reference. So the song, I think, makes a good reference into like a problem that's as huge or a very important problem in Puerto Rico that people aren't aware of. Ooh. So it's just an example of artists making something so serious popular.
You know, the first time I listened to Bad Bunny, I was in Puerto Rico.
For real?
Yeah, I was at a bar.
That shit goes hard, right?
Dude,
I bet the energy was so lit.
It was a speakeasy bar called La Factoria.
Hey.
Oh my God. I was like, what the I want to pick up my Spanish just because of that. I was like, damn, this nigga concerts look live too. Shit. But no. Save the turtles.
Yeah, save the turtles.
Thank you, Bad Bunny.
Bro,
we appreciate
save animals, bro. Man, fuck y'all. All y'all motherfuckers are like one thing is I'm not against hunting. Hunting for the purpose of eating. Okay. There's some people that are against it. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, animals, blah, blah, blah. But the people that hunt to actually eat the entire animal or whatever, I think that makes sense. But the motherfuckers that are just hunting just for pleasure, just like, they're not even eat it, bro. They're just trying to look cool. Listen, Chad, you're not that cool.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy,
You're just not
bro.
that guy. You're not that guy.
You're using a fucking rifle and some doe that you found in fucking middle of Texas. There's motherfuckers out there bow hunting in fucking alpines and shit
for no reason,
and bringing food back to their home. Those motherfuckers are cool as shit.
Oh, they're the ones that's just eating it to eat. Like,
yes,
they're not.
Yeah,
trying to
they make
deer stomach sausage.
Yeah. I was gonna say they make a journey out of this, something more.
I was talking about
More
sausage.
natural.
What they call it,
Hey,
salchicha? Yeah, there we go.
Some people are into different things. Some people are into sausage. Some people
Dear
are.
summer sausage is actually fucking delicious. Have you ever had it with crackers and cheese?
No, but it sounds delicious.
My credit score increased 8 points by eating that shit.
I just know you were talking about sausage. So.
Paired that with a nice summer wine. Like, oh, this tastes delicious, Jeeves. I love summer sausage with crackers.
But yeah, save the animals.
Save the animals. Do we have anything else for this episode?
I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to say about emotion, men? Emotion?
I think I have one last one.
Mm-hmm.
Since we have some time. Okay, here we go. So Dr. Alan Zimmerman is CSP. He received his bachelor's from the University of Wisconsin and his master's from the University of Minnesota and graduated summa cum laude in honors. So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to this. He says there's 8 tips for communicating as a man and communicating with a man. The first one is describe the importance of what you're about to say. Get rid of the distractions. Ban the blame. So don't focus on blaming people when you talk. Ask for what you want. Say what you mean. Stay focused. Don't talk too long. And review the takeaways. How do you feel about these quote unquote tips?
Well, the first thing that came to mind was I understand the purpose of saying these are good skills when talking or communicating with men.
Yes.
But I think it's just
For
in
people,
general.
For people. Yeah.
Right? Like, see, this is something I don't like, Jay.
Good. Speak your truth, King.
We are now in with it, and I understand the purpose.
Yeah.
Of like having someone to relate to that's your same like you, that's like you.
Yeah.
But it's becoming more and more popular of like, well, these are the 8 tips for men. These are the 8 tips for women. Hey, if you're a black person, you should do this. If you're a white person, you should do this. Hey, Asian people, let's do this. And I understand the purpose. It's good intention. But I mean, like I was telling you last episode.
Yeah.
Let's not focus on race. Let's not focus on gender. Let's just focus on as far as our problems, things are communication, emotions, just problems
In general.
These are problems as your human experience, not your
gender experience.
your gender or your race. Like, yes, some races have it more difficult than, or not even more difficult, but some people have gone through shit.
They just have obstacles.
Some genders have gone through shit, but we all go through shit.
We do.
And problems are not, these severe problems are.
They're not singular. They're universal.
Yes. So, I mean, that's just something that came to mind when I heard,
Regardless of the race or the sex in it, then, how do you feel about them as tips in general?
I mean, I think, yeah.
I agree with all of them except for ban the blame.
If anything, I agree with that one the most.
I think instead of looking for, I think you have to accept your role in some things. And I wouldn't say, okay, so blame is not something I agree with, but responsibility and the roles that you have in your relationships as well too. If you did something wrong, if you're not admitting it, how are somebody going to move forward? How are they going to understand that you feel like true, like regret?
So, okay, so you're not saying...
I'm not saying you go to every conversation like, this is you, do you,
Yeah.
But I'm saying don't ignore the fact that some conversations have a role.
Okay, so maybe you don't have a problem with the word blame.
Yeah.
Which that's what I was thinking you were going, but you have a problem with the word banning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. In that case, I do agree because it's not. Yeah. That's banning is more of an absolute.
Yeah, like you're never wrong. You're never gonna have a problem.
Okay. Yes. I agree with that.
That's not how like the world works with me.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think that's not how the world works. Not just with you, but in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because. Yeah, you make a good point because I mean, where I was thinking of this was gonna go was more like, don't blame isn't as important.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not the
So
focus.
by banning the blame, then you're taking out blame in the.
You take out responsibility when you take out.
Well,
anything.
not just responsibility, but you just. I mean, I think blame and responsibility are different things. Cause like, I mean, let's say we had an argument, right?
I don't like Sasuke.
Well, no, I don't like Sasuke. You like Sasuke.
Oh yeah, I do like Sasuke. I like Sasuke.
Yeah, and I don't, right?
Yeah.
So oftentimes we go to like an offensive tactic rather than a defensive, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if I oftentimes like, well, it's your fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas that's me putting blame on you.
Yeah.
Whereas oftentimes blame is on both parties. Not necessarily that one had more blame than the other, which is a valid point. Maybe some people caused the problem more than others, but then now there's two parties involved, and I think acknowledging that little or big influence you had in that blame is
It helps.
yes, right. It's besides the point.
Yeah.
But I mean, acknowledge it, and then now you get in the conversation of being responsible. Because like, hey, it's not your fault that you like Sasuke. It's not my fault that I don't like Sasuke.
It's absolutely your fault.
I mean,
I'm prepared to take you before a court of your peers to have you judged.
be prepared to lose.
I'm gonna win. I really feel like most people don't. Most people like Sasuke.
But I think I have a pretty good argument.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he saved the village, Jay. He saved the village.
And lost an arm.
Yeah, because he's a bitch.
He ended up marrying Sakura, the worst character in the
He's
show.
a bitch. Why do you like him? He's a bitch.
I just think he's cold.
Doesn't mean he's not a bitch.
But he got them hands, though.
Doesn't mean he's not a bitch.
Well, I like him, but I don't agree with what he did at the end of the series.
Because he's a bitch.
Yeah, he was a bitch for that. He was a bitch for that.
Okay, but
Spoiler alert. Trapping all the different...
nah. Fuck him. Fuck that little kid that just found out.
Okay. Weren't you the one that brought him up? I didn't give a shit.
Well, now I changed my mind, Jay. I can change my mind.
Well, now we can't play the blame game with you.
You can't.
And now controversy sells. Episode's gonna be like, fuck them kids. Let's talk about Naruto.
Right. No, but I mean, you make a good point. We have to be responsible for our own actions. One of the things that I think we lack of the most is accountability.
And nobody wants to be held accountable.
Yeah, hell no, bro. Fuck you.
They didn't want to say like, oh,
I don't care if I messed up.
Look, I'm perfect.
Hell yeah.
We're all perfect. We're all perfect.
Nah, I'm perfect. Fuck you.
In the eyes of Instagram, we're all perfect and we live great lives and we all go on constant vacations every month.
Yeah, bro.
And we all drive.
My
nice
journal
cars.
is full, as far as everyone knows.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I bought 5 journals now.
And fill them all up.
I filled them all up.
You're a perfect human being.
Yes.
You have you got abs, you got everything.
I can change my habits at any time I want.
You don't need 30 days.
I don't need 30 days.
You just say, boom, habits. Done.
Yep. I don't need no love.
You're married. You're married.
Fuck it. I'm perfect.
Your wife is stronger than the average woman. So I would try not to say that.
Yeah. Well,
Like, props to Kat for the gym gains, though.
she a badass. That's why I picked her. I'm perfect. My choices are perfect, Jay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. If she slaps you, I'm good because I feel like she could break the sound barrier with how strong.
Dude, a lot of people are intimidated by Kat.
Yeah, I was intimidated by her, and it wasn't the strength. I just thought she didn't like me at the beginning. I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'm too loud.
I mean, she just has to warm up to people sometimes.
That's okay because she's kind of watching them like, how are you as a person?
Yeah, who are you, bro?
She cool.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Come on, me, bro.
I don't condone violence,
Hey,
but I am like my guy. I got that action for you if you want it. You don't want these hands. You don't want these problems. Madara didn't want them.
he's calling you out, Kat. He's calling you out.
I'm not fighting Cat. Fuck that shit. Nope, I'm good. I don't want that action any day of the week.
No, that's funny.
Like she slapped the shit out of me. And she's a nurse too, so she'll heal me afterwards. She's like, here, you broke your nose. I don't know who did that.
Now, what lesson did we learn today?
Let's talk about sutures and how to fix them. Oh, there's blunt trauma to the head. Who would do such a thing? Not me.
You need 10 to 15 days of rest, please. Try not to do any extraneous activities.
And make sure you don't fuck around and find out again.
Hell no. But I mean, regarding those 8, what are they, rules?
No, they're like tips, not rules.
Tips. Those 8
fuck
tips.
the rules. We don't follow that shit.
Which one do you think helps the most in expressing your feelings?
Eliminate distractions.
That's hard, Jay.
I think when you sit down at the dinner table and you put your phone like this on top of somebody else's phone and you say, we got to talk.
Hey, those pops are cool, though.
That's at the dinner table. Like a private, intimate dinner table or just a part in your house.
Hey, that server just went by.
Motherfucker. Somewhere where, okay, so you can't eliminate distractions.
You're a really good cook.
What about mitigate distractions? That's a better word. Like you're trying to get rid of it as much as you can or deal with as much distractions as you can.
I mean, I think better than eliminating distractions, learning a better way to deal with distractions.
See, what's the perfect, well, not the perfect way, but what's the way? Because I'm like a squirrel.
I mean, so I think this goes back to how to learn to deal with your emotions, right? Mm-hmm. So first you gotta acknowledge your distraction sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I feel like shit, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I think something you can then do is, all right, I know I'm gonna get distracted.
Yeah.
Let's make some time specific for me to not get distracted.
Yeah.
So is that 5 minutes? Is that 10 minutes? Is that 20? I don't know. Maybe 7.
Yeah, I figure it out.
Yeah. So I mean, like now, just by being aware, then you can say, "Hey, I'm feeling a little distracted right now.
Yeah.
Give me some time.
Give me a couple
bro.
seconds.
Hey, hold up. Let me look at my phone. Maybe that helps you. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to fulfill this distraction."
And then get back to the conversation.
Right.
What do you think is a good tip on this list? I'll repeat them again. Describe the importance of what you're about to say. Get rid of distractions. Oh, he didn't even say eliminate. He said get rid of. Ban the blame.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, really. Ask for what you want. Say what you mean. Stay focused. Don't talk too long. And review the takeaways.
I mean, they're all important, but if I had to, I think the easiest one to be the most important is ask for what you want. Now, the hardest one that should be the most important is, what was the first one? Describe
the importance of what you're about to say.
Yes, because now that also gets into thinking about what you want to say.
And why it's important.
Yes. So taking the time instead of reacting, take the time. Hey, figure it out.
Yeah.
Take a second. I think that's probably the hardest, and I would say that's the most important.
That's probably the one that.
And then the other ones kind of ripple down.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you know what you're trying to say and why you want to say it, then you know what to ask for.
And how to say what you mean.
Yeah.
And you'll stay focused with it too.
Yeah, because now you're like, hey, this is something that matters to me.
And if you know what you're going to say, you're not going to ramble on or talk too long.
Yes. Like, let me get my point. Yeah, because, I mean, now you don't have to...
ramble to find where
yes,
you want
to figure... Now you're like, you get, instead of saying 5 sentences, now you narrow it down to 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's good to know. All right. I think that's all I had for this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
You good? You got everything?
Yeah.
All right. Well, in this episode, we talked a lot. We talked about, fuck Chick-fil-A and places that close on Sunday.
I understand where they're coming from, but fuck them.
Fuck them.
Sometimes I want them chicken nuggets.
I really
that
want
mac and cheese is delicious.
It's the best time on a Sunday, too. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Pretty much, if you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify.
Hey, you guys are beautiful.
We got you on YouTube, Instagram. This has been Lorem, episode 5. Oh my gosh. Woo!
What's up?
We're halfway there. I forgot the lyrics. Oh well. Thank you for watching episode 5 of Lorem.
We're going on an adventure. We don't know what's in store.
Keep your toes clean.
Spread the love.
Spread
Bye.
the love. Bye.